Dude, on her Twitter, she sells her nudes.
Oh, I should probably go
She's
find her Twitter.
she's kinky as shit. Like she like uploads like nude photos and like photos of her like
Does she
jacking
go?
off and
She
stuff.
on her
It,
fucking wait on her
Jacking
Twitter?
off, huh? She's got a big old weenie.
well, what do you say, fingering? Like and you
Rubbing her
saw me
clit,
hesitate because
Brian.
I was thinking, well,
Brian,
okay, do you want me to say? Well, I don't know what she's doing. I just assume she's like, okay, masturbating.
okay.
That's
By the
the
way,
proper word.
Yes!
there
Not
you
jacking
go.
off.
There you go. By the way, this is on YouTube. We're just gonna blur out the name.
Jimmy!
We're blurring out the name. Don't worry. We're blurring out the name. I'll just put a beep.
Spooked me. Now I'm spooked to talk about it.
No, bro, go right ahead. I promise you, I'll just blur out the name. We don't have to worry about it. I've gotten better with my editing. We can just blur out shit.
She's got her fucking little like porn videos for $4 for the first
On the
30
OnlyFans
days.
account, huh?
On OnlyFans, yeah.
Don't ask me how I know. It's not like I'm subscribed to Lacey Case Summers or anything. We can talk about that hoe. She's known.
That too.
Probably.
How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? It's Jeremy here, Avian Fluff, the Fluff YT, whatever you guys want to call me at this point. I don't really care. But I just want to bring you guys another gameplay analysis. This time on Warzone. As you guys can tell off the video right now, we just saw me die. I did not play that well. I decided to try to push a guy knowing that he would have guns first, and it didn't work out. Let's just put it that way. Here I got really lucky. I was starting to really lag. I don't know what's been up with my internet lately. Just been lagging really bad. I mean, I'm only averaging a 5 to 7 download speed, which is not normal. I'm usually in the 20s to 30s download speed, so that's been very strange for me. But got lucky. Shot the guy very, I got him very luckily, because that was very luck. I'm not gonna let you guys. That was very lucky on my part. So now I'm dropping back down, and I almost made another fuck up here. Instead of dropping somewhere where my teammates are at, I could kind of take advantage. My teammate actually jumped down, so this is where I was like, where you going, and he's like, oh, there's a guy coming up as I'm dropping down on him. So the guy pops me a couple shots. I'm lucky enough to stay alive while he's shooting me. So now I'm decided I'm gonna run away. I'm just gonna hide because, one, I have no health. Two, I just, there's just nothing I can do there. And so now I'm just running away, just trying to see what I can do. Teammate dies, getting shot from the front. So now I'm wondering where he's at. He tells me he's just above me. I looked over, didn't see anybody, so I'm guessing he's second floor at this point, which my suspicion was actually right. So I told my buddy, hey, I'm going to push this first floor. Just watch me. If I need to do, I'll call you up here. So he's like, okay, yeah, sure, that's that sounds cool. So he watches, and then I believe now is when I told him, hey, come up with me because I can see him moving around. Luckily, he had the LMG, dropped some, and I think it was maybe not even half a clip. And then, I noticed he had a heartbeat sensor, so he was watching us the whole time. Because none of us really have anything to protect us. Here, I wasn't paying attention to my surroundings, got shot in my back as I was running away, and healing. And so that just didn't work out in my favor. Got shot, got finished. My buddy stayed alive. And I think he was able to bring both of us back after that. It took me a second to come back, but he was able to do it. My other buddy, I fucking love this guy. So he goes and kamikazes his way onto the other enemy team, just trying to get them down, with a RPG, and it worked. I mean, I think the guy ended up having 6 or 7 kills at the end of this match, just because of that reason. He had more kills. And then I think here I'm just looting, just trying to see what guns I want. I noticed the HCR, which I was kind of thinking, do I want to snipe? Do I want to just kind of sit there and just kind of watch? And from there, I just I decided to just watch, and I was thinking about sniping or not. And then so I just kept watching, and the guy told me there's a precision airstrike there, and so I picked that up, and then here was just unlucky timing. As you guys can tell, I pick up this M4, and as I'm picking up this M4 and admiring it, my buddy gets shot at while, and then I should have just stayed with the M4, but I switched over to my AK because I'm a little bit more comfortable with a gun I recognize, and it just, it bit us in the ass. We lost our teammate, but able to bring him back pretty soon. I think actually he might have won his gulag. I keep forgetting about that. If you guys are wondering how I know a little bit more now, is I've had to record myself 2 or 3 times at this point. The first time the audio was really glitchy. The second time I didn't turn on the face cam, which I mean I could have probably lived with that without that, but I know you guys like seeing my face, you know, trying to explain myself and trying to point out where everything is. So here we noticed guys on that top roof. So I told them, hey, let's hit this 2-story building. Let's see what we can find. Let's see if we can even hit the other spot. I think there's another 3-story building right next to us, right in front of us, that we started actually heading for instead, which is the hospital. I believe that's what it is. And so, you know, we go here. What does it say? Yeah, we're not train station, so it's calling it the train station. I'm thinking hospital, but you know, I knocked this guy down. I saw the other guy, but for some odd reason he disappeared. He pulled a Harry Houdini on us. I couldn't do anything about it, bud. Yeah, hey, you know, you lose them little Harry Houdinis up there, but but so now I'm so intense on trying to find this guy, and at this point I know we're getting shot at from different angles. My buddy somehow managed to kind of lose, like, you know, get stuck somewhere, and as he dropped down, I think he thought he could drop down from that angle and not die. It just automatically killed him from that fall. You know, it happens. There's some mistakes here and there, but you know, I think he was trying to climb up and it didn't happen, so he ended up dying. I told him I'm gonna stay up top. There's no reason for me to go down there with you guys at this moment. I don't want to get pinched out of nowhere and, you know, happen to not see somebody trying to come after you guys. So now I'm just watching, making sure I don't see anybody trying to come after him. And this is where we actually make the move to, I think, rotate. I decided to come check this guy's stuff, see if maybe he had a gun or something that I wanted. I picked up, you know, cash just in case. You know, of course I had everything. So I marked some of the stuff. Maybe this, you know, these guys want it, and I just, you know, they just need it, and I just couldn't bring it to them. So now we're deciding, all right, let's jump down, let's try to get positioned somewhere and go from there. Wanted to sneeze, didn't happen. Oh god. I wanted to sneeze. God, please no. So now we see some people here, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to shoot at these motherfuckers, and they're like, don't shoot, don't shoot, not yet, we're a little too far. So I was like, all right, you know, I'll get closer real quick, and so we jump down on them. We go, I believe, against the wall. I told them I'm gonna watch you guys from behind. If you guys can just pop your heads through on the building, you know, I'll come support afterwards. But I probably should have pushed with them because I saw the guy on the top roof, and probably should have popped some shots on him right here. I think I got one hit marker on him, and you know, I backed off a little bit, and then these guys started pushing. I pushed, but the guy peeked me at the same time and just absolutely melted me. I got lucky enough that he didn't actually go all the way through with, you know, all his shots. So I'm healing up here. These guys pushed down middle. I believe they knocked down 2. And then the guy that was on top of here, you know, I checked to see where he went. I thought maybe he ran backwards. No, there's no entrance here, so I'm thinking, what the hell? I tried to climb up here. Was stupid enough. I could have saved my teammate in that situation, but I was dumb. You know, and then he pushes in. I pushed in the window. Luckily, the guy still thought I was in the window, so he started shooting up in the air, because if not, those shaky shots would have gotten me killed. It was just an unfortunate, you know, situation where I just didn't get the shots off in time. Lost a teammate here. I got lucky, just popped him with a bunch of headshots. You know, team wiped him. Should have healed up here, but I was just really nervous because I didn't know where anybody was at. Probably should have popped my heartbeat sensor. You know, could have bought myself a couple more seconds. 2 guys pushed me. Just didn't have the shields enough to protect them. So now we're going to talk a little bit about the gameplay here. You know, the ending of this as well. I'm going to bring you guys a funny little, you know, in between game kind of thing. So I'll see you guys after it. True. Oh well. Who's the party leader? Okay, there you go.
I always back out fast.
Why, Brian?
Dude, everybody's been buying this fucking 3 cheese Kraft mac and cheese. That shit looks kind of fire.
Would you nut inside of it, most likely?
Looks pretty good.
Battle Royale!
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are 2.5 clicks away from our EZ. I need you guys to fasten your harnesses and parachutes, and we're gonna drop an ETA of 2. 1, go.
Jeremy, you better land this time.
As we approach the DZ, I'm gonna let you guys know that I have a very bad habit of not pulling my chute on time as I pull off this voice. As I drop right now, watch as I forget to pull on my parachute, even though it's telling me right now.
There's 4 of them here. Oh, there's 2 squads.
We're 2 squads.
And we're back. What am I even doing? Roll the clip. Here, he goes in, pushes our teammate. I didn't know my teammate was weak, and he drops our teammate. Luckily, we were able to kill him before he killed our teammate. We, eliminate him, and we know now his teammates are probably going to push us. At the same time that his teammates are going to start pushing us, we actually have a squad that I'm starting to peek here that I believe is the squad that's trying to hunt us. And I'm doing stupid shit here. I should not be picking this guy knowing that he has a better sniper. He probably has, just a better angle on me. And all I have is a Dragunov and an AK. And none of those weapons are going to be good for that angle. And so that's where I should have maybe, I should have been a little bit smarter about that situation. But, what can you do? You learn and you go through it. And so now we're going from here. Sorry, I hit my mic there. Now we know they're on us. Now here, I should have paid a little bit more attention to the top because I keep forgetting people can climb up top. And it actually bites me in the ass because now I'm tunnel visioned on the bottom step. And he comes up and I just wasn't prepared for it. It bit me in the ass. It almost bit our team in the ass, but luckily, they were able to do it. At this point, I told them, you guys just go and clear out the rooms the best you can, and then come get me after. Because right now, we don't know where these guys are gonna push us from. Let's just try to be safe, be smart about it. Let's not, let's not be too dumb about it, and just keep going. And so now, I'm watching our backside, making sure nobody comes from the back. I believe our teammate starts shooting at somebody that he had downed earlier, and so we're just trying to get him, out of there. I got stupid here and just, we just lost that fight. We got lucky. Our guy was able to, I think, kill both of those guys, and then he goes out. Here, I did a rookie mistake by pushing without knowing exactly where they're at. I see red dots, but that doesn't help anything. The guy completely owns me without even trying. And then from here, our buddy self-revives himself. I just told him, hey, just try to clear it. I'll try to move my way over to you guys. I see a helicopter moving past us, so now we're just trying to, we're just trying to stay alive. This game, for not having any kills, I felt like a complete and utter failure because I could have had kills, but my dumbass was just playing really bad. And I mean, it happens. You have your games where you do good, you have your games where you do bad, and it happens. And so now they revive me, and I believe we see people above us, but we don't really know where they're at. It was being weird. We could see people somewhere, but they're not there, or there's just a body that's just laid down. So we kind of just let it, let them just die on their own because we weren't really sure where their teammates were. My bad, boys. I just woke up from a nap, and so we see them upstairs, but we also see them out there. So we're just thinking they're probably doing some sort of bait and switch. Here, my buddy put a precision airstrike on that top building, and he actually got a team wipe. You guys could see that body that flew like the wind. He did fly like the wind, bullseye kind of thing right there, bud. But that just happened to be in our favor there, and so. Now we're pushing a little bit again. We're just, I told them let's take control of this building. If anything, they'll be up top, above us if they happen to somehow get above us. And I was just like, I got some shows now. Let me heal up real quick. Let's just take advantage that I got some some heals, and I'm gonna shield up real quick in this corner. And these guys start getting shot at. Do they? Or no? They see people on the heartbeat sensor. And which actually surprises me. A lot of times you don't really see that many people on the heartbeat sensors anymore, just because it's such late level, and so you won't really see anybody. But here, I'm starting to notice. Okay, these guys are telling me where they're at. I'm gonna push back a little bit. Let's just see if maybe they try to push from a different angle. Nothing's happening, so now I'm like, all right, I'm gonna push back out here. See that guy, and I was like, do I see? Yep, I see him. Shoot this guy. Got lucky he didn't down me. I downed him. And COD 4 or COD Modern Warfare 2 M4 for the win, baby. Because your boy had to cop that bad boy up right there. I was playing as Ghost too, OG Ghost, and so Now now I'm just head hungry. I want to go get this guy, and I have 1 kill under me, and I know I can go get the second kill. I see him run. I just want to start appearing here. I should have shot him as soon as I saw him again. I had a nice low angle. He doesn't see me here. I should have shot him there. Should have shot him there. And then I start shooting at him when he leaves, and now I've given up my position. Luckily, you know, now I'm just thinking, do I want to go back? I told them, how deep is it? They told me not too far, so I could probably run back in. So that's when I take advantage. You know, the storm's actually still kind of moving in. We're just lucky enough that it's still, you know, kind of going towards us. So now I'm pushing back in with them, and I told them I'm going to shield turret this front door, which I probably should have done the back one, but hey, you know, we made decisions on the fly. It happens, you know, and we, you know, just basically we're learning from our mistakes. So now, you know, I put the shield turret down, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to watch this spot. Forgot that this shield turret has a timer, so I probably should have waited for the circle to close in a little bit more, because right now people are probably just going to push with the storm instead of, you know, going all out for the circle, because there's just too much risk in trying to push that circle without it. And so now, you know, we're waiting. I notice at this point, oh crap, I have a timer. Just gonna see, you know, I'm just gonna hold it a couple more seconds, and then I notice the door to my left is open. So I told him, hey, either you can or I'm gonna hop off this thing real quick to save some time. I'm gonna go close the door because I don't want them popping through, you know, without at least announcing their arrival to us. So now, you know, I hop back on here, and what happened is actually they pushed us from behind. So they took advantage that that circle wasn't too deep on those doors, and they pushed us from that angle. So now, you know, our buddy goes down. I'm trying to help him. He goes, you know, and I'm trying to get him, but he dies from the bullet damage. I get absolutely destroyed, and, you know, throwing a concussion instead of just being, you know, smart and just playing the angle. I killed the one guy, should have just ran. They're starting to push him. He kills this one guy, or at least downs him. This other guy pushes him while he's reloading and doesn't really notice him, and it just bites him in the ass. You know, the guy just had shots on him instead. Tries to self-revive, but the guy was, you know, smart enough to push. The other guy was revived anyway, and so now we got the third place. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share if you haven't already. I appreciate every single one of you guys, and I hope you guys like these videos. Peace.